God created the heavens and the earth, which was formless and empty initially. God's Spirit hovered over the waters. God declared, "Let there be light," and light came into existence. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. God created a vault between the waters, separating the water under the vault from the water above it. This vault was named sky. God gathered the water under the sky in one place, allowing dry ground to appear, which he named land. God commanded the land to produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and fruit-bearing trees. The land obeyed, and it was good. God made lights in the sky to separate day from night, to mark sacred times, days, and years. These lights also illuminated the earth. God created two great lights, the greater one to govern the day, and the lesser one to govern the night. He also made the stars. God allowed the waters to be filled with living creatures and birds to fly across the sky. He blessed them to multiply. God made the land produce various kinds of living creatures. He saw that it was good. God decided to create mankind in his own image to rule over all the creatures. God created mankind, male and female, in his own image. He blessed them and asked them to multiply and fill the earth. God gave mankind every seed-bearing plant and fruit-bearing tree for food. He gave every green plant for food to all other creatures. God was satisfied with everything he had made. He rested on the seventh day from all his work and blessed it. God formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed life into his nostrils, turning him into a living being. God planted a garden in Eden, where he placed the man. The garden was filled with trees that were pleasing to the eye and good for food. In the middle of the garden were two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed from Eden to water the garden. From there it divided into 4 headwaters. God commanded the man to take care of the garden and allowed him to eat from any tree except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God decided that it was not good for the man to be alone, so he decided to make a suitable helper for him. God formed all the wild animals and birds and brought them to the man to name them. The man named all the creatures. God made a woman from one of the man's ribs to be his companion. The man recognized her as part of him. The man and woman were naked, but felt no shame. A serpent, the craftiest of all creatures, deceived the woman into eating fruit from the forbidden tree. The woman shared the fruit with the man, and their eyes were opened, realizing their nakedness. They made coverings for themselves. When God found out what they had done, he cursed the serpent and announced consequences for the man and woman. God made garments of skin for the man and woman. He then banished them from the Garden of Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life. The woman, Eve, gave birth to Cain and later Abel. Cain, out of jealousy, killed Abel. God punished Cain to be a restless wanderer on the earth, but marked him so that he would not be killed. Eve gave birth to another son, Seth, in place of Abel. Later generations began to call on the name of the Lord.